Where this initiative came from?
Look, this initiative mainly emanates from when when the MMC spoke about the printer that wasn't functional during our predecessors.
Yes.
And it took the city 6 months to push the plan for the industry, which is developers. And then when I came into the office, the Metrolink, where the building which received plans from the industry, was shut down by labor because it didn't comply with COVID-19 regulations. So we had to look into alternative means, particularly how can we expedite the processes using the digital or digitizing and operationalizing the digital space.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the fact that you're the MMC, you're young, and you brought some innovation on it. I was looking at cities, big cities like Singapore and Mumbai, where there is so-called innovative cities.
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
We have partnered with the Swiss government.
Yes.
It's one of the advanced cities. Remember, we are a world-class African city. So the Swiss government is also on board because we understand that European countries are advanced in that digital world. So this is why they were incorporated as part of this. We have other stakeholders as the Office of the Presidency and also the World Bank. Yeah. So they're on board with us. Yeah.
So in terms of, because it shows like you would cut the middleman on it.
Yeah.
How then we make sure that we take politicians in this program?
We check.
We take them out.
We take them out.
Yes.
So the program, it's going to eliminate the very same question that you are asking, because it has been alleged that there's a lot of political interference, especially in our government space in South Africa. They always having their hands in the cookie jar.
Yes.
But if we have, or we are systematic in our approach, where we are putting everything on digital, and also not doing away with the digital divide, we need to also empower the residents to say, those who are unable to afford accessibility to this digitization, the city must roll out the fiber, in a sense that the residents will get their connectivity for free. It has to be subsidized by the city. And we've invited the MMC responsible for finance, and also she is also responsible for group ITC in the city of Johannesburg. So we wanted her to have a first-hand feeling of this program in particular, so that when we are whispering to say, MMC, there's no fiber there in our residence, she can expedite the process of putting the fiber. It doesn't only speak to the industry itself, but it also speaks to an innocent child who has to study online, who doesn't have an access to study online, because most of us are coming from a disadvantaged background, a poor mother or a father who's affected by a lockdown, who needs to work from home, so that they can also have connectivity. So an ordinary citizen who wants to submit their plans, they can just go here in their palm to just press a button, and their plans are submitted.
So what is the criteria in order for you to have a company being approved in this program?
The criteria is a standard Building Act regulation of the country, which is very standard. There's no other newly incorporated criteria for the plan to be approved. And you'd have a signature which is also electronic. When you submit immediately, the signature goes there, and then it comes back.
So in terms of empowering especially small businesses, and also the locals, comparing to foreigners, what is actually put in place, putting the citizens first?
So this also expedites. Remember, if we are fast tracking the plans, right? Developers who wants to build a city or another city like Lanseria, mega project, they can just put, and then immediately they have their plan approved. They are going to employ not only SMMEs who are in a construction space, but also going to employ labor, which is going to benefit from the very same program.
So lastly, what is your message to developers for construction companies in order them to use this platform?
Yeah, we urge our developers and the people in the industry to use our platform efficiently, so that we are also open to critique. If we are not efficient, there's always an area of development for each and every system that we want to put in place as government. But we urge them to work hand in hand with us, because they are key component of our stakeholders and partnership in the city of Johannesburg. For us to enhance development and economic recovery, we need them as well, so that every project that they put there, it will put bread on somebody's table. So for the residents in general, we also request them to go out in numbers and vote, be responsible. They shouldn't, even a protest vote, yes, it's very important, it's very critical. If you are protesting, don't sit home and not voting. You need to be protesting, but be responsible and vote for the government of your choice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks. Yeah.